Hey everybody. A little odd. I don't do intros well. We're gonna be making this is the first episode. Okay. I'm gonna get my thoughts because I rather not be awkward. Hi everyone, it's Emson. I'm back. Definitely doing things. Okay, end of that. We're gonna be doing my first ever major world, and that's gonna be the Megamodpack. Fuck it, capital. Megamodpack world. Okay. While I'm getting this in, here's how this is going to work. This essentially will be a survival world with currently only one mod is installed, which I installed. It's just a map mod. And how it's going to work is that at the end of every single one of these uploads or episodes, I like to call them episodes because I'm a nerd, I will let the comments decide what the next mod being added to the mod pack will be. Now, the only boundaries that you can do is that it has to be 1.16.5 and it has to be a forge mod. As long as you follow those two rules, anything can go. Anything's good, anything at all. So, it's now your turn to choose how you want this to go. So, let's begin. Oh, also, to limit myself, I'm going to be staying in like the first few chunks, and every time a new mod that adds something that I gotta go out and look for is added, I'll have to go moving. So it's also a reason to limit my exploration, because while I like Minecraft, I'm an explorer. So I like to go the far out ends of the Minecraft game. Because, I don't know. I like doing things. I like being dumb. What skin am I using? Oh, my bartender skin. You know what? Now we have our map. So, for the first episode, we're gonna set up at least maybe a temp base. Or, ooh, wait. Mountain top. Maybe. That mountain top does look cool. I am playing on 1.16.5, mostly because I already decided a long time ago this would be different. Auto jump. God damn it! The controls auto jump off. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'll set our temp base up at that mountain. Now, I could time-lapse this shit, but since it's the first episode, I'm not gonna. And because this is probably gonna be the first thing uploaded, aside from maybe my intro video, I guess I should give some updates on where I am in life to anybody who I haven't talked to in a while. So, I'm having fun here. Oh, shoot, my fan probably is on annoying you all. Let me just turn that off. Sorry. It's currently summer right now, at least when I'm recording this. And I just got back from a big college trip to Japan. I want to learn Japanese, not just because I'm probably a lead, but also because it's a language that I very much need to feel more connected to, as I'm a Japanese person, yet I don't know the look of it. So I feel like I should learn it. So that's what I was doing, and that's what I plan to do. I just finished a lot of big courses in my life, and I'm currently at a standstill of deciding what I want to do now. I'm in a lot of family chaos and, mental chaos. So I'm just trying to get stuff done. I know I haven't been doing a lot. I've had some good friendships, lost some good friendship, done a lot of cool things, had fun. I guess if you want to see some more recent stuff, you could go ahead to my Metal, where I've been posting stuff recently. Because I thought, you know what, might as well. And some friends convinced me to do that. So I got a few cool edits on there, and I've been using that time to practice editing skills and so much other stuff, I probably not fully here for the yap session. I'm probably boring. Okay, I think this is better. Fun. Okay, let's head over there, and then we'll start making our house and go mining. Just some horses. I'm not against it. And I'll probably switch skins since this is my bartender skin. Also, while I'm gonna preface this, I personally will not be adding any major mods. I'll be focusing on more quality of life mods. So, like the map mod, that is the current only mod we have. Okay, making a little temporary cave home. And welcome back. You might be wondering why I'm not, well, at least why this episode is going to be so short and why I'm most. I didn't really have that many plans for this episode, and when I was recording, I didn't really want to do that much because I was really worried about doing too much. I wanted to save room for all the extra mods and stuff that I know I'm eventually going to add. So I know I said I wouldn't try to make it all time lapses, but it's all time lapses. So to fill in space and to make you guys feel like it's not just me being lazy, I'm just gonna record like and talk a bit. So uh most of this audio has to be cut for legal reasons because I was watching Kamen Rider Gav and Gotchard and trying to just finish up my watch list of that. It wasn't fairly obvious. I've gotten into Kamen Rider as of recent. Most of my friends who do know this know this. If you haven't, please check it out. Kamen Rider is probably one of my new favorite TV shows, and it has been for a while. And I know it's strange probably hearing from me from a lot of people who have already known me. And for all the new people who probably are just watching this video for the first time, you might be not knowing who I am. Well, I try my best to be as kind as possible. That's something I pride myself on. Oh, wait, now I'm just. Let's just move on. So to all new people, what am I doing? I'm playing mostly Roblox games. And I know that sounds a little cringe, but there's some good stuff on there. Recently, with the help of a few other friends, I helped set up our first an office in a game called Archive, which is based off the Project Moon universe, which is a universe that's very close to my heart and I've always liked for a long time. And I finally started a writing project on it, but I'm stuck in a loop of like unable to do writing. I'll put up a picture of what my current loop is, but it's just me being tired and mostly just annoyed and lazy over it all the time. I just found it hard to do things on and off. And it was just a lack of, you know, enthusiasm. I think enthusiasm is the key word here. I kind of felt like I really couldn't do it originally. And then it's just like I've kind of felt stumped. Like, if I start writing, where am I going to go? Where do I continue the story? How am I supposed to continue? And then I've heard from tons of fantastic authors. I've met fantastic authors, and they just say, just start writing. Start figuring out where you're going to write and start going with it. And that's currently just what I'm struggling with because I'm always worried about myself, and I'm always just trying to do other things and please other people and just try to do other things when it's really hard for me to just do what I want to do, like write a book. Because I always feel like I'm either gonna mess up or I just don't feel like doing it at that time, and it sucks because that's consistently happening, and it's kind of ruining my enthusiasm. Sorry if this feels like a giant vent, but it's kind of just that. Uh, so yeah, if you're wondering why the first episode is short, it's mostly just me getting basic armor and tools. I hope to see you all next episode, and maybe we're gonna get a lot of cool mods that I can then add and do more with. If I don't get any comments, I'm probably just gonna continue with the mods I have stored, which are just quality of life mods, so and stuff like that. So I don't want it to all be mining because I want to do interesting things like more building. I'm probably gonna build a better house on this hilltop, and that'll be a cool thing I'll be doing. Maybe I'll go over how I'm planning to design it or things like that. I'll go over like inspirations for how I design my stuff because like being creative. I like designing stuff and I like making cool shit. I think it's really nice. And despite all the stuff I do, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you continue to support me from here on out. I guess I'll say the funny subscribe, please. Now it would be fantastic if everyone subscribed right now, because I think that was a good time. I guess if you have any more questions for me or what I'm doing or plans for a Discord, I'm trying to. If I don't have plans for a Discord, I had a Discord set up, but I've never touched it, and I don't want to deal with moderating the whole YouTube or Discord. I feel like those are. But if you want to be included in like videos like this, because maybe I might convert this to a multiplayer world, because I can do that. That could be fun. I might get some friends on. Might do other things. I'd say expect more videos. I just need to put more effort into making them. I've recorded like a good amount of footage for a few other games. I just need to go put together. That's about it. I think that's all I can say. Oh wait, maybe I can show something cool. Wait, I got something cool. I got something cool. Give me a second. I gotta get it out. Here, this can be the cool thing I do. Or it doesn't pick it up, which sucks. Where is it? Hello. Okay, it's not picking it up, but I tried to use a freaking byte stamp from Rebuy because I want to. Whatever. I'm just trying to fill in time because I am a boring person. How are we gonna make boring content? What the fuck? One second. I'm sorry. This recording's probably the most awkward I've ever done. Actually, activate the. I'm so bored. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I just blinked out there. Filling time. Not trying to sound weird. Not trying to make this improvised. I would have had a script, but I couldn't really think of it. Oh, like that. Sorry. That's being cat. I can't think of much to talk about. And maybe it's because I haven't done a lot yet, but I plan to do more. I'm trying to think of things to add. I went to the PAX arcade. The Penny arcade, the PAX Expo, and I had fun. I got to try out some really cool games early on, like the new Pokemon game and new Borderlands. That looks fun. Hopefully, I record those. Also got some more gear for D&D, so I'm really hoping to do a D&D game with either my friends, or just my friends in general, because I feel like it'd be fun and it would be fun to do with friends. But as we're nearing the end of the video, I guess this will be it. If you had any more questions for me, like I said before, please feel free to ask in the comments. I love answering questions. I think it's really cool that I get to be able to talk to all these new people. I love meeting new people. I love making friends. If you want to add a mod, like I said before, I guess I'll restate it now just to make sure it's important. Oh wait, no, I'll restate it. I restate it later. I'll restate it later. Or maybe I don't. I forget. But 1.16.5, it has to be a Forge mod. And if there's any problems with it, I'll comment that it had a problem and I couldn't do it, and I'll ask if they have a different mod in mind. I can't wait to see what mods are given. I know there's a few that I'm really excited for, and I'm really hoping people suggest a few mods that I myself would have added if I put them on my list of mods I'm allowed to add, since I'm only allowed to have base mods. So that the first few days here in this Minecraft world have come to an end, but just the beginning of my plan. Okay, we got our little rock cut. We got some decent iron tools. We got some mining going. I'd say this was a pretty productive day, and I stayed somewhat within a very close area of the map. I guess next we'll explore this village and do other stuff. But time for the next mod, and I can't wait to see what's voted on. Hopefully.